Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. This video is for my fourth graders and it is focused on patterns. All right, so I'm going to break down what a pattern is, what the core of a pattern is, how to determine what the upcoming numbers or shapes is going to be in patterns, and I'm going to end this video with some baseball. All right, I'm going to end this video with some baseball and some basketball. All right. So a pattern is a sequence of repeating objects, shapes, or numbers. This right here is an example of a pattern. All right, and this is a pattern of repeating shapes. So I have two squares, two circles, two squares, two circles, two squares, two circles, two squares, two circles. All right. So first question, the first thing we want to look for is the pattern core. The core of the pattern is the smallest set. The core of the pattern is the smallest set of terms that repeats itself. So looking at this pattern, for an example, the smallest set of terms that repeats itself for the core is square, square, circle, circle. Square, square, circle, circle would be the core of this pattern that's on the board. Because that's what keeps repeating. Square, square, circle, circle. Then again, the pattern restarts. Square, square, circle, circle. Restarts again. Square, square, circle, circle. So you see that pattern repeat itself about 4 times here. All right, so for each of the patterns I'm about to display, I'm going to answer what is the core, and I'm going to go over how to find a certain shape in the pattern. So in this pattern, we have, how many shapes do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the question is, say they were going to ask me, what is the 20th shape in this pattern? If somebody were to ask me, what is the 20th shape in the pattern, what I would do is I would count how many shapes are currently in the pattern, and I would basically continue repeating the core. So we have 16 shapes in this pattern, and the core of the pattern is square, square, circle, circle. So the 16th shape in the pattern is a circle, and I know the 17th shape is going to restart the pattern. So we have square, square, circle, circle. The 17th shape is going to be a square. The 18th shape is going to be a square. 18th shape, let me make a neater square than that, is going to be a circle. And the 20th shape is going to be a circle. So how did I figure that out? I just counted how many shapes there were, and I just went in order. So a square is the first shape in the pattern. A square is the second shape in the pattern. Circle is the third shape in a pattern. Circle is the fourth shape in a pattern. Square is the fifth shape in a pattern. Square is the sixth shape in a pattern. Circle is seventh. Another circle, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So far I have 16 shapes in the pattern. Now, I know that the square is going to be the 17th shape in the pattern because, as you can see, the pattern restarts. The core of the pattern is square, square, circle, circle. And once we go through a sequence of a square, 2 squares, and 2 circles, the pattern restarts. It's going to be a square again. So square, square, circle, circle. The next shape in the pattern, shape number 17, is going to be a square. 18 is going to be another square. 19 is going to be a circle. 20 is going to be a circle. So the 20th shape in the pattern will be a circle. Let me write the word circle and the shape a little more neat. So the circle is the 20th shape in the pattern. All right, I'm going to do one more one more pattern with shapes. All right. And then we're going to move on to baseball. So again, the questions we're looking for is what is the core? And what is the 20th shape? Or we want to be able to identify what a certain shape is based on the pattern. All right, new pattern now. New pattern. About to put a new pattern up. So my new pattern is going to be, let's see. Triangle square. All right. So this is my new pattern up here. My two questions are, what is the 14th shape in the pattern, and what is the core? Now, you always want to look for what the core of the pattern is first. Always want to look for what the core of the pattern is first. So what is the smallest number of terms that keep repeating? So looking here, I have a triangle, I have a square, I have another triangle, I have another square, another triangle, another square. So the core, triangle, square is the core of the pattern. The core of the pattern is triangle and square because that's what keeps repeating. Right? We have a triangle, a square, and then it restarts. Triangle, square. Then it restarts again. Triangle, square. Those are the two shapes that keep repeating throughout the pattern. So now they're asking, what is the 14th shape in the pattern? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count how many shapes we currently have in the pattern. And then to figure out the 14th shape, I'm just going to follow the sequence, follow the pattern in order. Needed to step away for a second. Sorry about that, fellas. All right. So the first shape in the pattern is a triangle. Second shape is a square. Third shape is a triangle. Fourth shape is a square. Fifth shape, triangle. Sixth shape, square. Seventh shape is a triangle. Eighth shape is a square. The ninth shape is a triangle. The 10th shape is a square. 11th shape is a triangle. And the 12th shape is a square. So now what shape is going to be next in the pattern? What's the 13th shape going to be? Once we figure out the 13th, we'll figure out the 14th. So if we were to keep going, after we see a triangle and a square, the pattern restarts. And it's going to restart. It always restarts with another triangle. So if I were to keep going, triangle would be my 13th shape. And a square would be my 14th shape. So the 14th shape in the pattern is a square. Draw an arrow up here to the 14th. All right. So that is my demonstration on patterns for today. I appreciate you all tuning in. I am now going to finish this video with some baseball. As I said in my previous video, baseball is my worst sport. Out of all the sports I played growing up, baseball is the sport that I was absolutely the worst at. I played for one season when I was in second grade. I was on the Dairy Queen team, and I believe I got 2 hits the entire season. They were both in a preseason game. So baseball is not really my sport. But I like to be a good all-around athlete. I want to get a little better at everything. So I'm going to try my hand at pitching again. I'm going to try to throw as many strikes as possible. So let me move the camera over here. Now the strike zone is right here. To get a strike, this baseball is the target. I'm going to try to I'm going to be pitching, and I want to be when I throw this ball, I want to be able to hit this ball. This is the target right here. Every time I hit here, it's a strike. Anytime I'm not hitting this exact baseball, it's a ball. I think in real life, the strike zone is a little bit bigger, but the plate is also farther away. Usually the plate, I believe, is 90 feet away. So since I'm only about 5 feet away, I got to do something to make it a little more challenging. All right. All right, here we go. Ball one. I want to make this, push this up a little more so y'all can see. I want y'all to be able to see it here. Just adjusting my camera. All right, there we go. Ball two. Strike. So I got 1 strike and 2 balls so far. 1 strike, 2 balls. 2 ones to count. Ball 3. Doing worse than I did yesterday. Strike. Ball 4. So I got 2 strikes and 4 balls. If there was a hitter at the plate right now, I would have walked him. All right. Here we go. Strike. Ball. Worse than yesterday. 3 strikes, 5 balls. But I'm going to keep trying. Strike. 4 strikes, 5 balls. Strike. 5 strikes, 5 balls. If I stopped there, I would be worse than yesterday. But I'm going to throw a few more pitches simply because I want to be able to say that I threw more strikes than I did yesterday. So I'm going to keep going. All right. 5 strikes, 5 balls. Here we go. Ball. 5 strikes, 6 balls. Strike. 6 strikes, 6 balls. Ball. 6 strikes, 7 balls. 6 strikes, 8 balls. Strike. 7 strikes, 8 balls. Eight strikes, 9 balls. 9 strikes, 9 balls. 9 strikes, 10 balls. See if I can make it 10 and 10. All right, 10 strikes, 10 balls. So, percentage-wise, I did worse than yesterday, but I was able to throw more strikes. Yesterday, I only threw 6 strikes. Today, I ended up throwing 10. So, a little better. All right, now I'm going to end this video with some basketball because basketball is the sport I'm best at. And, I don't want to lose my jump shot, my ability to get buckets with the jumper. Just because I'm focused on baseball now. All right, I'm going to catch and shoot. Jab step, shoot. Oh, I'm going to do pump fake to you. You can't really see the jab with the way the camera's angled. So I'm going to pump fake, and then I'm going to catch the ball and pump fake, then I'm shooting. All right, catch, pump fake, shoot. 1 for 1. Pump fake, shoot. 2 for 2. Pump fake, shoot. 3 for 3. Now I'm in the flow. You see, I'm telling you, this is my game. Basketball is my game. Baseball, I'm not good at, but basketball, I can get buckets. 3 for 4. I spoke too soon. 3 for 5. 4 for 6. There we go. Five for 7. 6 for 8. 6 for 9. 7 for 10. 8 for 11. 9 for 12. 9 for 13. 9 for 14. 9 for 15. 10 for 16. 11 for 17. 11 for 18. 12 for 19. 13 for 20. Better at making shots than I am at throwing strikes. End it in the video with a couple of dunks, and then we are going to call it a day. Let's see if this over the hill old man can still get above the rim. Woo, here we go. Throwing it down easy. Still got it. After all these years, I still got it. Off the board this time. Woo! And then it was the windmills. I'm going to just try to Superman just go fly as high in there as I can on this last one. All right. That is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope all of you enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. If there is an area of math that you have difficulty with, write an example of a math problem that you have difficulty with in the comments, and I will do a future video on it. If there's a comprehension skill that you have difficulty with, like compare and contrast, story elements, identifying the setting, identifying the main character, author's purpose, write that in the comment section. And I will do a future video on that as well. A lot of breath, all that throwing pitches and hitting jump shots and dunking made me a little tired, but that is my video for today. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you all tomorrow.